I've had the privilege of training at some of the best camps in Thailand. One thing I noticed is that no matter where I train, every pad holder emphasizes certain fundamentals. In this video, I'm going to break those down for you and show you how to hit pads effectively so you can get the most out of your training and improve faster. Let's get it. Tabernacle. Thank you for joining us. In this video, we're going to give you the other side of the coin. Everyone knows how to hold pads, but I want to teach you guys how to hit pads. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's cook. Remember, I told you, this is not about how to hold pads. We're going to show you how to hit pads. When you're hitting pads, I don't want you to stay in the same spot. So give me the 1-2. Pop, pop. Did you notice how he didn't move forward? Did you notice how he turned the hip over? He made the pads pop, but it wasn't realistic. How would it be in real life? Bang, bang, good. You will step into it, turn the hip, and bring the energy forward. So when you're hitting pads, you're gonna do the same thing. Let's go with the hands first. Look, bang, bang, good. So that's first. Trainers, coaches, when you're teaching your guys how to hit pads, that's what I want you to focus on first. 1, making it realistic. 2, stepping into all the shots. Let's say jab, pop, good. Again, pop, good. You see how he's sticking the jab, stepping into it. That's how you want to hit pads, to make it realistic. All right? One more time. Let's say this is real life. I got my guard up, jab, pop. That's how you're going to stick it. Bang, step into it, not arm punching. All right? So that's what we're going to work on now. Give me a jab, Tito. Whop, very nice. Give me a 1-2. Bang, bang. You see he's stepping into the shots. As the pad holder, you got to make sure that you give them room, though. All right? We're training these guys. So I'm a pad holder. I'm not going to 1-2, step into it. See, now he gets stuffed. So you want to let them extend those shots. So you have to take a slight step back, just like somebody would do in real life if we were fighting, right? I just wouldn't stand here. I'm going to take a step back if he throws that 1-2, right? So check this out. The pads are up on this center line. He's going to hit it the correct way. Bang, 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 bang. See, I step slightly back. One more time. Bang, bang. Allowing him to step into the shots. That's how you punch on the pads. Right. So when you're using the hands, you just don't want to stay in one spot. Also, as a pad holder, because we're teaching them how to hit pads, you're going to make sure that they step right, step left, step back, step forward. Basically simulating a real fight. This is how you really hit the pads. Ma, you ready? Ma. So I pop. Good. Give yourself room. Pop, you coming forward. Sometimes make them jab in a circle. Sometimes make them jab straight. Again, yapai. Yap, good. You see, jabbed in a circle, just like you would do in real life. Again, yap. Hit the middle, double it. Pop, pop, good. In a circle. We're making this as realistic as possible, guys, and we want you to do the same thing. All right, Nung Song. Bang, bang. Step into it. Again, body shot. Bang, bang. Good. You notice every single shot that he threw, he was stepping into the shot. Every single shot that he threw, he made sure that the opposite hand was staying up, right? We're teaching you how to really hit pads the right way. That way when you spar and when you fight, it's like second nature and you're used to it. Next up, you got the hands now. You know how to step into the shots. What about those knees? Same. You want to make it realistic, right? So what I like to do when I'm holding pads and I'm teaching them how to really hit the Muay Thai pads, I make it like a real person, right? So instead of me always doing this, it's more like beginner level. I'll even step here, right? Because my guard is up, and only thing that these pads are used for is to protect me, okay? So instead of me having it here, instead of me having it always right here, knee. No, I want to make it more realistic, okay? So if I was fighting him, right, and he was to do a left knee, the pad would be right here, left knee. Look, bang! See? He stepped into it. I didn't crowd him. I didn't make it too far for him, right? I stepped forward like a real opponent. And what did he do? He adjusted himself, right? So you have to do that when you're hitting pads to hit them the correct way. You have to adjust the distance, right? You have to use your eyesight. You have to notice when the pad holder is giving you slight little signals. It's like a real fight. Come on. So if this is a real fight and you see my guard all the way up here, oh, you know that's a bang. Very good. So same with the pads. Very good, Tito. You notice what I did with my lead hand, and you notice what he did with his rear hand. He caught it, just like in a real fight, right? Bop, real fight, bop, That's how you do it with his hands. So that's how you hit the pads. You have to make it realistic as possible, gang. When they step forward, if it's too close, take a step back. When the pad holder is touching his hands out here, you got to catch, right? You just don't want to be here because what's going to happen in real life? They're going to bop, bang, hit you right in your snout. We don't want that. You know what I'm talking about? Come on. So one more. Pop, there we go. Knee. Bang! Very good. Same principles with the rear knee. With the rear knee, I like to go more southpaw, okay? Because orthodox, left knee. Southpaw, rear knee, all right? That's a little bit of game that I'm giving you guys. Rear techs are gonna work very good for the opposite-handed fighter. That's easy, day number one, don't worry about that. So come on, so I'm here, same, look what he's doing. Pop, and as a pad holder, be making it real. We're teaching them how to hit the pads. Pop, good, stepping back, right? Sometimes I might kick, boom, he blocked. This is everything that you're gonna add when you're teaching your student how to hit the pads or when you learn how to hit the pads yourself. So, rear knee, control it though. Let's go slow for the guys. And he, bang! Very good. Pop, sometime turn. Pop, You notice he's been moving around. You notice he's been keeping his distance. You notice he's looking at the waist and not the face. You notice he's maintaining hand control with the top of his gloves. This is how you hit pads in Muay Thai. Again, yep, there you go. And then, bang, very good. I go back, he lifted his leg up, just like that, just for the defense. That's how you get the most out of Muay Thai pad works. Let's move on to kick. Next up, we got the Muay Thai kicks. When you're learning how to hit pads, this is so important because this is gonna prevent injury. This is gonna really teach the student how to turn over, right? And develop that power and make it more realistic. You ready? All right. The placement of the kick is so important as the pad holder. Me personally, I like to make it realistic, just like I told you earlier. So if I was fighting for real and I want Tito to kick the rib in real life, I'm gonna hold it here, right? If I want him to aim at the arm, I'm gonna hold it up just a little bit higher because this is where my arm will be in real life. So I hold it about right there. And sometimes I adjust it, right? Sometimes I say, okay, you got a shorter opponent, his body might be here. His body might be here. So as a trainer, when you're teaching your guys how to hit pads, you have to keep that on your mind, all right? Let me adjust for height. Let me adjust for distance. Let me make sure that they have enough room to turn over so that way they don't get injured. And everything in between. Make sense? My man Red, here we go. So when we're doing the kicks, very good. You see he's doing this stuff naturally because we just do it so many times. We do it every day. Bam, just like that. If you notice, I touch, bop, and he stepped back to give himself room because that's what he would do in real life. So we fighting and I come forward, that's what he's gonna do. And then when you kick in real life, bam, right there. So when we hold in pads, when you're learning how to hit them correctly, you don't do it any different. Same. Bop, and then, good. I want him to kick the body, so I put it right here. Again, taking a step back, right? It's not ready yet, bop, and then, there you go. Up and down. One more time, look, good. Then sometime turn. There you go. Give them room. Teach these guys how to move after the kick. Teach these guys how to move when the defense is being aggressive, right? This is everything that you can learn during pad work. And this is how you learn how to hit them correctly. One more again. Bop, cheap, move, right? We're learning how to hit. You got to have that defense too, right? Bop, and then, there you go. Up and down. And as a pad holder, we're going to teach them to step left. Bop, good. Step right. There you go. Stepping back, right? Move. And then, there we go. Very good. Left kick is the same thing. It's no difference. These are all about principles. The principles are the distance. The principles are about the way you set the pads up, right? The principle is about making them move and making it realistic. Okay, so don't forget these principles, gang. Come on. So we go left kick sometime. Always add that little defense. You got to test these guys out. Make them work. Not bad at all. Yep, up, good. So in real life, that's what you would be, right? Or would you be a little bit further? Up to you.
Be like right here.
You be right there. So if I step forward, look at the target. There you go, very nice. If you notice, we don't even talk. I'm not saying 1-2 low kick, 1-2, 1-2. No. When it comes to the kicks, I want to make it more realistic, especially for the left kick. That's my favorite move. Don't tell anybody. So when I'm holding for the left kick, I like to let them decide when they want to throw it. Because in a real fight, think about it. You're not going to be able to say, kick, and then they just do it automatically. You might say some suggestions, so that way when the timing is there, they know when to kick. But for the most part, it's up to them to know their timing and their distance and the right time to do it. So in the pad work, it should be no difference. Come on. Step this way like I'm a real opponent. He's gonna cut me off, right? So don't forget that, guys. Cut the opponent off, right? Go to the spot first, feints, and then kick. This is the proper way to hit the pads. Last up, we're going with the teeps. Only a snippet of the full version that's now available on the KMA online Muay Thai drills and workouts program. To get registered for 4 tiers of authentic Muay Thai, all you have to do is hit the link in the pinned comment or the description.